My name is John Tomczak. I'm from DeMotte, Indiana, and DeMotte is located in the northern part of the state, up around Crown Point, Rensselaer, in that area, Maryville. I've had cancer now for almost 5 years. It was detected while I was living in Honolulu. It's a neuroendocrine cancer. It's one of the slower known growing type. There isn't really any cure for it. But you can live a reasonably good life with proper treatment. So I was treated very well while I was with the Kaiser Hospital in Honolulu. Then I decided I wanted to be closer to my family because of my health conditions and moved back to Indiana. I had done some research on a facility that would be specialized in the type of cancer that I have, which is a carcinoid tumor, carcinoid cancer. And Indiana University does have a center here that was very highly recommended in all the research that I could find. So I transferred all my medical records here and dealt with Dr. Phelps. And I have been treated excellently here. When I arrived, my last test indicated that I didn't have any cancer. But they give you a blood work that shows that I had a count that indicated there might be some somewhere in the body. And they detected that in September of this year. And the count was quite high. They did biopsy and they found that it had reoccurred between the abdomen and the colon where the original cancer was found. So at first they thought, since it was involved around some of the main arteries to the leg and nerves, that they probably couldn't do anything. They arranged appointments with the surgeon here and at IU and with the radiologist. And they decided, yes, there was something they could do. We would go through a period of radiation for 6 weeks to shrink the tumor, wait a period of a month, take a scan, and then they could probably remove the remains of it, and what portion they couldn't around the veins, they'd use pellets. And so the choice then was, how would I arrange to have treatments here when I live 2.5-hour drive away, especially during the winter months. And that's when it was mentioned that I became familiar with Fairhaven. It was recommended that I get in touch with, they would get in touch with Fairhaven, which offers a facility, a one-bedroom apartment that's very nicely furnished for your duration of your treatment. Which I thought was an excellent idea, because I think when you're dealing with the radiation, chemotherapy, etc., you have a lot of stresses on your body, emotional stresses. In addition to the 5-hour round-trip drive, or if you stayed at a motel, which is different than staying in an apartment where you can make a home. You know, you come home and you relax and you feel a lot more comfortable. And as I received some treatments here, there are a number of other things that came up, some bladder infections and things, so I was getting treatment 7 days a week for a period of time here. So in the interim, it was only a couple block drive, even though we had the 12 inches of snow. It was convenient to get in and get out and come back and relax and rest and not have that on your mind. One of the questions they ask you when you're about your diet. And actually, I've gained 10 pounds since I'm here. I've just been doing the opposite. I guess I've been enjoying it here and eating a little bit too much. But I had lost quite a bit of weight with a little hospital stay before I came here. One of the things they ask you is your emotional outlook. And mine has been excellent. I've been positive. The treatments have gone well. It's just that you don't have that stress of the drive back and forth. You don't have to worry about the financial burden that would place on your family. So overall, I think this is probably one of the better programs that I've heard of, and kind of instills one's faith in humanity, that there are people that out there that care for people that have unexpected illnesses like this in life that are a little traumatic at the time, but we all get through them. But with the help of Fairhaven, it's made it much easier.